ordinance. I believe the chief was going to meet with the local residents to give you a preview of the ordinance before we brought it forward to city council. I know that she was on vacation last week, so that's probably why it was delayed. But the ordinance is drafted and it's ready to bring forward at the next meeting.
Okay, this just keeps putting it off.
Madam
We
Chair,
had another night of this nonsense.
After the chief is back there, it's done. It is complete.
Okay, well, we've had one more night of this nonsense now.
I understand.
I'm getting sick of it.
I understand, but the ordinance as requested and promised is drafted, it is done,
Okay.
it will come forward, it will take 2 readings, so it will be the next
That's
meeting
why
and
I
the
thought we
second
were gonna
meeting.
have a reading tonight and move forward.
Understood, but it will be moving forward. We did want to have allow you guys to review it though, to make sure that it satisfied the needs of the residents, because we know how sensitive this issue is, so she will be contacting you hopefully next week, or this week or next week.
Okay, Mr. Mayor, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, anybody else?
Go for it.
My name is Lisa Garrett, 8420 Dudley. I've been a resident of the city all my life. It's well known within the city that we have enough apartment buildings. This veterans high-rise concerns me. What's going to happen in 10 or 20 years when those baby boomers are no longer here and the next turned into another low-income, as it already is, high-rise? The city can barely police what they've got going on Eureka Road. I just don't think this is a good idea for the city. We don't need another multi-family housing anything. We've got plenty of condos that need finishing in the city. And I wrote down who voted yes. So as far as I'm concerned, come election, you guys are done. Because everybody in the city complains about low-income housing for one reason or another.
How come you didn't step up during discussion?
There wasn't a discussion.
We opened it for discussion, didn't we?
I'll play the
1
video,
minute.
But
Well, I wish I knew what was going to happen in 20 years. I don't have a crystal ball.
nobody does, but let's put that into thought of what's happened in the past.
Well, we have to address what's going on today, and I think you're right, it's all going to need some work. Unfortunately, that was something that we inherited. It was something that was started many years ago. That doesn't mean we should deny seniors affordable income, housing.
They have plenty of affordable housing income, and the city council tried to get this on the ballot a few years ago, and the city emphatically denied it.
What is it that you're referring to that we emphatically did?
This very housing parcel.
Madam Chair, I think that was something different. This is not a veterans, it's a senior high-rise, and I agree with you, we have too many, so that's why I voted no. But the last one, I think, was the veterans one down in the south end.
And that was a completely separate project.
Okay, well, we referred to in the discussion about veterans and baby boomers and things of that nature,
Right.
so you can understand my confusion. However, it's just, I'm sick.
Thank you.
Justin Modarski, Taylor resident. You know, I've been following the saga on Hip Street regarding the inspection issue with the poor construction work, and I heard the lady speak earlier. And I guess my specific question is, what constitutes a rough inspection? To the best of my knowledge, the city never did a rough inspection. But that would apparently depend on what the definition is. So should they have to take down all the vinyl siding, the facade, and actually look at the structural elements? So that's my specific question to the mayor. Can you define a rough inspection? Thank you.
Madam Chair, I cannot. I'm not a building official.
So it's possible you never did the rough inspection. I mean, it's conceivable, right?
Madam Chair, there's a process that we went through, and we took it all the way up to the state of Michigan. The state of Michigan made a determination that this is clearly a dispute between a homeowner and a contractor. There is nothing else to dispute.
Well, I'm just saying I read that determination, and that's not exactly how I would interpret that, because it was really about the rough inspection. The city said it was done. The homeowner said it was not. I've been over the house. There wasn't a rough inspection, from what I can see. So it all depends on what is a rough inspection. And if you can't say, I guess that's the end of it.
It is. Thank you.
Construction Code Commission made an order that the city follow through with the Construction Board of Appeals ruling. It's actually ordered and binding in court. So that has not been followed through with. The other thing was a complaint that was filed with the state of Michigan. That's a completely separate issue and a completely different complaint. That department said they did not handle or address the complaint that was submitted to them. But it's two separate issues. One is through the Construction Code Commission. It's an order. I have the order. I can show it to you. It's binding on all parties. That has not been followed through with from the city of Taylor. So that's two separate issues. They're not together. They're two separate issues and two separate rules.
I'm happy to look at whatever you have, Mrs. Daniels. What I saw, the last communication from the state of Michigan was that this case is closed.
That was through the Complaints Division. That had nothing to do with the order from the Construction Code Commission.
Very well. If you'd like to contact my office, I'm happy to look at it.
I did that once before, and I scheduled an appointment with you, and you didn't show.
No, Madam Chair.
If I call and schedule an appointment,
I will put you in contact with the correct individual that has the background and expertise in this field.
Thank you, Mrs. Daniels.
thank you.
Is there anybody else tonight that wishes to discuss something with the council?
If not, Madam Chair, make a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn by Councilman Young, by Councilwoman Todd. Any discussion?